15,000 United Auto Workers walked out on strike this week. Could more be on the way?
KSN's Craig Andrews here to explain the impact it could have on you. It's new at 10.
Yes, with the threat of more strikes, we could see a shortage of new cars available, just like we did a couple of years ago. But one analyst says this could also have an effect on higher worker wages right here in the aerospace industry.
It's important because it will affect inventory at some point, depending on how long it lasts.
Mike Wilderman at Donovan's in Wichita says they're watching the strikes closely. They just recently have gotten their inventory back up to speed after a COVID slowdown. Car dealerships not alone looking at the strikes. Analysts from Wichita State point to a tight job market for skilled labor and wages that could be impacted by large numbers of skilled labor wages, possibly going up long term.
If aerospace does, or if automotive does get a 40% increase, and they'll probably negotiate less than that, it's going to make our wages go up even higher than that rate here in the aerospace within Kansas.
Jeremy Hill says that would not happen overnight, but a large number of skilled labor wage increases across the country could have a lasting effect on wages throughout Kansas, including aerospace.
When something is negotiated for the higher end wages in automotive, it directly affects the aerospace sector.
Meanwhile, the big three car makers in the U.S. have been building up a stockpile of vehicles, but a prolonged strike or more strikes will have an impact on the availability of what's for sale.
Oh, there's always frustration when there's uncertainty in the market. So, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. You just work with what you've got.
So our analyst Jeremy Hill says it's too early to tell what would slow first, automotive deliveries or deliveries of parts to make those cars. One thing is certain, he says the automotive industry would slow if more strikes continue. Craig Andrews, KSN News 3.